Hey everyone, it's Stephanie here with Into the Looking Glass. I haven't done a video of just me talking with y'all in maybe close to a week and stuff. I've been putting up little videos of makeovers and all that. And once again, I want to thank everyone that's been coming in. Halloween was not what our typical Halloween here in Vegas is, but it was still a lot of fun. And I met some great new people and seen people I hadn't seen in a long time and stuff like that. So I want to thank the divas and other people that had come in to see me. Anyway, I have a bunch of projects and stuff I'm working on right now, and I've been getting a lot of email. One of the things I've been getting email on is gender dysphoria. I know a lot of girls out there have it. I've never really had gender dysphoria, but I have fought my whole life depression. And especially as we are seniors, it's a hard thing to say I'm a senior T, but I'm a senior T. And, you know, that in itself can be a little depressing because just getting older, because everything is wrapped around youth and in the T world, looks. And I haven't had, other than getting a breast augmentation and getting electrolysis and laser. I've been off hormones way longer than I was ever on hormones. I don't think the hormones really define you, who you are and stuff, especially with everything that's changed nowadays. But I do want to go in and have a little work done and stuff. I have a birthday coming up the 14th, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm as old as I am. So I want to go get yanked real tight. If I could get some more sleep, I wouldn't have such circles and stuff around my eyes. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about depression, because gender dysphoria is a type of depression. A lot of people I've seen in our community, they're depressed, and a lot of it's more over sexual identity than gender. But I mean, everyone's different. My depression was, you know, I needed to eat better, exercise right. It was still there, but it would be better when I would take care of myself physically and eat more properly. It's not as bad, but it's still there. And I I'm lucky because I never fell into drugs or drinking or anything like that. I mean, I can count on one hand how many times I've actually been drunk. I'm a bit of a control freak, so that's one reason I don't like to be drunk, especially the next morning after the hangover. I've had 2 hangovers my whole life, and that was off of 1 or 2 cocktails. And now, because I'm diabetic, I don't even drink wine or anything because of the sugar. I really try to watch all my sugar. So it's made my weight over the years go up and down and all of that. And, you know, and that puts you in depression and stuff too. The way I've always gotten out of depression is I've had to think it through. And sometimes when we do get in those dark spots, it's very hard to pull ourselves out of it. One way is I just force myself to do things and be a little more creative. I'm very happy when I am being creative and doing my art, you know, painting, drawing, sewing, writing, all of that. It just makes me happy, and I'm in a much better place when I do that. But then sometimes the darkness seeps in, and so I try to do some B12 and all of that to liven me up, but I try to think myself out of it, reason myself. And I saw a show the other day, and it's one of my favorite shows called Supernatural, and it's the last season. And Cassiel, he's an angel. He was always looking for happiness, and I'm like, wow, you know, he's one of these depressing guys, but yet he's kind of happy at times and kind of moody and all of that, kind of one of those dark angels, even though he's supposed to be a good one. And he had said something last Thursday, and it really got me thinking, because so many of us think that happiness is, oh, if I buy this, or if I do this, or if I just got boobs, or if I just got this. And that's kind of like a Band-Aid sometimes on the bigger picture of everything. And it's taken me years to figure that out and to learn that and stuff. I'm just grateful I never fell into some of the stuff. I've seen friends of mine, and a lot of them are dead now because of that, and they never really got to solve the real root of the problem. But anyway, Cassiel, on the show, he said, because I wanted to know what happiness is, and I would let the nothing take me once I knew and had what happiness was. And he goes, I realized what happiness is being. And it's pretty deep when you think about that. It's just being, meaning that you're living, that you're here, and you can look around. And until the day you die, we have the world by its balls, despite what some of us think, no pun there. But you can be anything you want to be. And don't allow this to take over. I know it is very difficult at times for many of you out there, but there's a lot of us out there that can talk with you, stop in, see. I mean, I have a nasty, mean sense of humor, but underneath it all, I really don't want to see people hurting. And I really do, even though I say, oh, I hate most people, I hate them all equally, I really don't like, especially our sisters out there, I don't like seeing the funk that we go through, because it causes a lot of issues with self, and then the way, the reflection on you, and trying to help you and getting to know you and becoming friends. It causes you to stay home a lot of times, and have low self-esteem and all of that. And we're all on different levels. And I'm not saying one level is better than another level. Some people never need to transition. Some want all of the surgeries. And if this is what's going to truly make you happy, then I say go for it. But really understand yourself and understand, what is the root of it all. And don't be depressed because you can't get an augmentation, or because you can't get the bottom surgery or anything. If it's meant to be, it will fall in time. The first thing to do need to do is learn how to love yourself. And how many of us out there really like ourselves or really love ourselves? And then how many of us are extremely narcissist and really could care less about anyone else? If you get in those depressed moods, when I was young, I'd been in a seminary, and was studying to be a priest and all of that. And I would get in these depressed moods, and my mother was like, come on, you're coming with me. And we would go to the soup kitchen, and I would volunteer, and I would see these people, and it would help bring me out of my depression, realizing how much I had and how much I should be grateful for. And it made me want to help them also at the same time. You can only help people that want to be helped. So, my advice is, if you're going through all the depression and stuff, because this is a real thing. I've been getting a lot of email and people asking me about a lot of this. Do a list, write down 10 things you like about yourself and 3 things you don't like about yourself. And if there's anything you can change other than going and getting a vagina or getting augmentation, if you could really change your inner self, what would that be? Because real transition starts on the inside. That's true transition. And that means that you become at peace with yourself. And gender dysphoria, it is a form of depression, but it's something a little different too. And if you're really going through this, don't use this as a crutch to be antisocial or to hate. Get some help out there. Talk to someone. The whole thing when you go to a doctor, the doctor's there to guide you so you can help yourself. You have it in you to help you. And the big thing is learning to find joy in life, because if you can't find that joy in life, it opens up a can of worms. So I don't care if it's the sunshine or whatever it is, you find that. And if you eat properly, exercise properly, take some good vitamins, even though the depression may be there, it can help soften that some. And if you're that extremely depressed, there are medicines and stuff that out there that can help you. So, call a sister, talk to someone, find some joy in life. Don't feel like it's the end of the world, because it's not. Because with transition, there's all of these different levels that you go through, and it starts with the inside. It really does. And it starts with accepting yourself and liking yourself. And that's a huge key in being able to like yourself. And if you can't like you, how do you expect anyone else to like you? And there's always stuff there inside you that's likable. You just got to look for it. If you look for the negative, you're going to find it. If you look for the positive, you're going to find it. So, I do makeup and love all of that and have a little store, but I've been getting people emailing me. I have a couple of people that stop in, and it's like I tell them, you want to transition, shit or get off the pot. You're 50 something years old now. What do you owe these people? Yeah, maybe you're married, or yeah, maybe you're afraid of people, or yeah, maybe you live with family or something, but it's still your life. And I know the whole financial thing can be scary, but there's programs out there and there's ways that you can do to help. You can go to any of the transgender outreach centers, the LGBT centers. They can help you. Um, you know, it's all doable if this is what you truly desire. And, we just don't, I just don't want people hurting. We're such a small community and we need to stick together. And everyone is into all different types of stuff. But the one thing we have all in common is we want to be loved. So learn to like and love yourself. If you can like yourself, you can truly love yourself. And that's just a little message I have out there today, and a little positive message. And I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. The holidays are on us. Love Halloween, but I also love Thanksgiving and Christmas. I like Halloween better, and I like Thanksgiving a little better than Christmas. It's gotten a little too corporate and too materialistic and stuff. I just don't believe you need to spend a lot of money to tell people you love them. And if, but this is a happy time of year. So let's pull everyone up and have a good time and be positive about everything, because the world's changed and the world is still changing. Much for the better, some not for the better, but we have the power to change ourselves and the world. So much love and peace to all of you.